All right, so not the first time he has been the #1 bantamweight contender, but most would argue this is a totally different beast than the man who arrived in a championship setting prior. Your thoughts on the #1 contender coming in here tonight?
You know, when you get here, you find an opportunity to try and become the man. But if it doesn't work out, you got to find your way back. That's exactly what this guy did. Not many believe that he would find his way back to this championship. He has, but now he understands that this will be the last chance. Last chance to become the champion. He cannot miss this opportunity. It's all or nothing for this guy walking into the octagon.
As some might say, don't be Russell Westbrook, right? Don't get to the NBA Finals one time, you gotta get back.
There twice. You gotta get there twice.
All right, so here is a man who is ubiquitously regarded as the greatest bantamweight of all time. He'll tell you he built this division, and DC, I know he's not here to pick a fight with you right now, but this legacy of Dominick Cruz is really exceptional.
It is unbelievable what Dominick Cruz has accomplished over the course of his career. Not a guy that people thought would go down in history as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He's not a guy that has a laundry list of accomplishments before he got to mixed martial arts. But he's a guy that is unmatched in his preparation and a guy that has a will and a desire to win that no one, and I say no one, can match. So from the commentary table, what Dom's constantly yelling at me, to in the octagon, Dominick Cruz wants to be the winner.
And injury-wise, no fighter has dealt with more adversity than Dominick Cruz, who still believes at one point or another before his career is said and done, he will be belted yet again. All right, so here's the former UFC and WEC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz. Most people believe, DC, this is the best 135-pound fighter of all time. Injuries have been a big part of the narrative. Missed all of 2012, all of 2013, 15, 17, and 18. Nice to see Cruz making the walk here tonight.
Yes, and as a fan of the sport, you're always excited when Dominick is not dealing with all those injuries and all these setbacks. Could you imagine what the career of Dominick Cruz would be if he was able to compete as often and as frequently as a lot of the fighters in the UFC? Just a one-of-a-kind talent, unmatched in his preparation, footwork that no one else can ever replicate. Dominick Cruz truly belongs atop the leaderboard, at the tip of your tongue, when you're talking about the greatest fighters of all time.
For my money, the smartest man in mixed martial arts right now, but it's his ability to apply that fight IQ on fight night that really sets him apart.
Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, John the Magician Dodson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, waiting, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, ready to go here, round one. As usual, John Dodson loose as a goose. I'd be freaking out. This guy's walking to the octagon, smiling ear to ear. Dodson enjoys his job and figures to get off to a good start here tonight. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one, DC.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here, because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight.
Clips him with the left hand. Superman punch. caught the kick. Very active in the clinch here and lands a beautiful shot to the head. Close guard here is very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, looked like an elbow there from the top by Cruz. And now he's got the back. Well, he's got his back now. And he's back up. Oh, Superman punch is good. Cruz gets tattooed by that straight punch.
He's got some hands, man.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Back and forth we go. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Effective jab there by Dodson. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by John Dodson.
Another strike to the head lands.
Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Swing and a miss by Cruz. Superman punch lands. Oh, high kick lands flush.
Nice punch to the head.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the all-time great Dominick Cruz. Lands a huge right hand. Goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Dodson. Making all these shots count.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cruz. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Cruz is right back to the full mount. 30 seconds to go in the round. Nice positional control here. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cruz. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the exact strike that caused that cut to his lip.
He landed a beautiful shot that cut him on the lip. Now, listen, guys. As long as it ain't like Jairzinho Rosa striking Alistair Overeem, you're fine. Cuts on the lip are okay unless your lip is hanging off like we have seen sometimes. That is not bad, but he's got to protect it.
I got Robbie Lawler on line one, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I remember Robbie.
Lip cuts.
Oh, my God, I was thinking about that. I can't remember who it was.
All right, next round is upon us. Let's see how it plays out. Lands a nice straight. Oh, misses with the jab.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Cruz's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Oh, nice right hand.
Got the single collar tie.
Good kick. Beautiful job by the champion.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Nice crack there. 70 total strikes have now landed for Dominick Cruz. Landing with 41% accuracy tonight against John Dodson. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Oh, hard work pays off, lands the Superman punch flush. The Dominator gets the double leg takedown now. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dominick Cruz. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, half guard now, not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes up.
30 seconds to go. It's a pretty good jab.
Oh, separates from the clinch.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Oh, nice jab to the head by Cruz. All right, that's the end of round number two. Well, the crowd is on its feet. They certainly appreciated what they saw there in that round. Next level toughness on both sides as both fighters got knocked out.
Unbelievable. And look at the crowd showing appreciation for the heart of these two warriors. These two guys are willing to lay it all out on the line to try to secure victory. I know the fight isn't over, but if the previous round is any indication, we may be watching one of the best fights we've ever seen in the UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to receive that check. Nice right hand.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Dodson going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Getting them out here. He's got to start throwing down. Nice.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Dominick Cruz. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Dodson's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Side kick is true. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, nice little right hook there. The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
That's a strong punch to the head out of the clinch.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Under a minute to go. Dodson's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. gets it. Beautiful transition there. And he was getting worked on the feet, so a nice job to get the fight to the ground.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cruz. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Take your shots.
All right, big storyline starting to... Oh, my God! Beautiful combination to get the knockdown.
Gotta be careful here.
Relentless pressure from the top by Dodson. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Oh, good block there. Straight to the body there by Dominick Cruz. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Back to the feet.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Changing the position.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Cruz. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, hammer fist here by Dodson.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. He's got to be careful here.
Let's go.
Oh, right into mount.
Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist. Grab the wrist.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear.
Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Posture and elbow.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Push him off.
45 seconds remain in the round.
I need you to hammer fist now.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You've doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. Let the bodies hit the floor. What a round, multiple knockdowns. Amazing to think he didn't get him out of there, but he came pretty damn close.
Oh, definitely let the bodies hit the floor. There was one guy's body hit the floor over and over and over again. So he showed tremendous toughness. But for his opponent, he has to be seeing stars in his eyes because he understands with this type of performance, he puts Dana White on notice. He puts Sean Shelby on notice. He puts the fans on notice. Everybody's excited about him because they know we have an exciting knockout finisher right in the midst of our presence.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Touched him with the strike there. Punch coming, it's blocked. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell.
There it is again. Look at that. Big double leg, double change.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus. Now he's going full mount.
Dodson's in half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by John Dodson.
That was a slick transition. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cruz.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Let's go. I need you to posture and attack.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. So I'm gonna hit you and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's gonna continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line. Great ground and pound by this man.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Cruz has got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Well, the cut men have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man. Both of them. Both inflicting damage on each other. And both are dealing with it and trying to continue in this fight. This is a great fight.
Cruz is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Dodson's in half guard.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse. This is a terrible position.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Cruz. "20 seconds left. 15 seconds.
Oh.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Dominick the Dominator Cruz.
Well, you heard it there from Buff. Dominick Cruz, your winner by decision. A lot of people had suggested that maybe Dom had lost a step coming in here tonight. Looked good to me.
Did not look like it. Dominick Cruz, for all the time that he spent away, the time he spent as champion, still continues to get better. And as he did with Casey Kenny, he wins the fight by decision and does it impressively.